Hello, everyone. All right. So I'm resuming my Civilization game from 2 weeks ago. Which I have not checked in on. John Levere just subscribed for the second straight month. Thank you very much. Hey, Alex. Oh, Chooch1080, you just subscribed too? Let me look it up. There it is. Yes, thank you very much for subscribing. Yes, Admiral Mamo, please. Okay, so let's try to remember where we were. Alright, we had crushed Austria. Because if I remember correctly, they were sending terrorists across our borders. And then we are in this probably unstable standoff with Spain. I mean, we'll probably crush them when it comes to war. But I'd rather it not come to war because we're like way ahead of everyone here. And I think we can just surf this to basically any victory we want. Like basically either of these civilizations' best chance at overrunning us will be if one of them completely takes over the other in the next like 50 turns. All right. Well, let's check in on our various things. We're generating 223 tourism right now. This might be a culture win. Look at this shit. We're actually raffle stomping them. Differing ideologies. Let's try a culture win. Seem good to you guys? Anubis169 is just subscribed. Thank you very much, Anubis, for resubscribing. Okay. So looks like we're building stuff. We're building our research labs. That seems fine. Our workers... Yeah, like we're really well situated just to surf this into tomorrow. So I'm partial to the idea of continuing to do that, really. Oh, and Saint Nex just resubscribed as well. Thank you very much, Saint Nex. No, that's grid. Move. All right. I really need a haircut. Actually, open border sounds quite good. That's never the thing you want to have happen. Man, I love this weather that we're experiencing today. The cool weather, but with sun. Totally welcome.
The unleashed power of the atom has changed everything, save our modes of thinking, and we thus drift towards unparalleled catastrophe.
Einstein wasn't wrong.
Progress is the realization of utopias.
Okay, we have another spy, which means I think we should probably move one of the spies to a capital, probably Barcelona. Or wait, is it Madrid? Which one's their capital? Dear God. I'm an imbecile. Of course it's Madrid. To act as a diplomat and boost our thingies. Tourism. with the Spanish. Now, did we proc any uranium in our own territory? Looks like a no. That's not good. Where is their uranium? Is there uranium on this map? Of course there is. Well, this is super awkward. This is super awkward. Okay. In Tokyo... Well, better start building these, facilities for housing great works. Thanks, Kanakik. I had a friend who was doing a bunch of work with urinal acetate. Syringes. You know, good stuff. Workboat to develop that oil. Probably, let's see. How many dig sites do we have nearby? We've got an archaeologist being trained in Vienna for one dig site there. We have another one. We can always use another archaeologist, I guess, yeah. We need the CN Tower. Yeah, alright. Getting a medical lab, ecology, yes, these are all solid options for us. That sounds infuriating, Mums. Yes, the CN Tower does belong to the dead. I can see my house from here. Had a friend? Okay. Well, there's one avenue for our victory. What to do? What to do? Cristo Redentor could be really useful. But not in Satsuma. We should build a museum there. A hotel. If we start building hotels everywhere, we can get the global or national visitor center. Choose host. Haha. Oi. I think I will vote for myself, thank you very much. With our 18 delegates. The mic is in shot, apparently.
Apparently the green screen is not.
Oh,
the light
the light is hitting it.
just came into it.
Alright. Oh, we've been denounced, huh? Okay. I hope that works out for Spain. Why the slammed door? My airflow. Songhai Navy seems to be having a rough time of it. Do you still get culture from fishing boats? Apparently not those kind of fishing boats. Because those are not fishing boats. Now that I think about it. That makes sense. Alright. Knocked a couple of turns off. You should... 42 happiness? That's weaponizable amounts of happiness. Sick. Okay. Public school, then research lab, I'm guessing? Man, we're just dunking all over this map. And we need a bit more money to start upgrading our frigates to battleships. Man, Songhai needs to start bringing fighters in to do sweeps for their bombers and Tyre. These bombers are just not doing much damage. Way too much hair going on here. Must get haircut. Must acquire less hair. Ooh. We're at 10-6? That's quite good. We're doing okay. Okay, Henry Rousseau. Let's create a great work. Yes, must get haircut. That's exactly what I said. This shit is bananas. Oh, you're very welcome, Cape Harrell. Cape Harrell. Okay, well, don't want to lose our grip on Singapore. They don't really have a... Have a quest I'm interested in completing. Suppose we could just give them some money. You know what? We're gonna get rid of this workers unit. We can rapidly regenerate them if we need them. Does anyone want a trade route? Not particularly. Let's go to Madrid. There. 84%. Influential in 20 turns? Oh, we've got this on lock. I have answered it. I am profoundly uninterested in the Civ BE expansion. Profoundly uninterested. I should be at PAX Prime. Looking forward to PAX. I get to spend time at PAX with very cool people. It's a very busy time, but it's fun. Circus Maximus would be useful there. Hotels, so we can get the National Visitors Center built. Again, hotel is probably correct here. What you doing? What are our aircraft? 2 bombers, 1 triplane, huh? Yep, didn't like BE at all. Oh, thank you, Admiral Mamo. I'm really looking forward to XCOM 2. No longer ally of Singapore. Shit. Give gift? Have no gifts. Awkward. I suppose we could try generating a great profit, but it feels like a waste. We could build scientists. I want to... Actually, let's just build a great scientist. Boosh. What now? I can do that all day. All day. Manhattan Project? We could use a Manhattan Project. I like Manhattan. Never been. Like to go. I am definitely not a great scientist. Not even a decent scientist. All in all, I'm pretty awful at everything. Yeah. Songhai Air Force is taking a pounding here. Not showing a whole lot of gain for it either.
In nothing do men more nearly approach the gods than in giving health to men.
Alright, looks like some of our stuff has succeeded. We could be using some of these great engineers for things. Zhu Shangxi. I don't know that one. There might be dabbling in other games later, depending on how complete we managed to get here. Ooh, we were just gifted a unit. Next on the list, Shorty Mans. No, that's the wrong thing. For Shorty XV. Do we have any place where we can stash these guys? You go live in Vienna. We are now the ally of Sidon. We are very close to being allies of Tyre. Let's move a spy. Move to, what is it, Timbuktu? Where the hell is your capital? Ugh, I swear. Gao, that's it. How embarrassing. We've seen them throw so much stuff at the city-state and get nothing for it. Like, nothing. I mean, I'd like to play some more Magic tonight. I think that would be fun. Halo Wars 2? I don't know. Halo's fine, I guess. Good luck, Bon Sequitur. Alright, it is now time for another turn. Let's just keep moving, I guess. Let's bring this Caravel back home. Actually, it's probably way more useful to us as a destroyer. Hello, Samwhite. Good night, Anubis. Have a good one. I really, really, really like Origins Limited. I think it's one of the most fun limited environments in a long time, and that's including Dragons of Tarkir, which had the sweetest limited deck of all time possible in it, which was the Exploit deck. Because you didn't always get the Exploit deck in Dragons Limited, but you can almost always get a pretty sweet deck in Origins if you draft well. Oh, I'm so not an expert in strategy games. I'm so bad at these. This isn't even on the highest difficulty. This is on like 6 of 9. Because I'm a scrub. We have not been exploiting these fisheries. Looks like we can upgrade our other frigate to a battleship. No! We are 3 gold short. There's no justice. Origins draft reminds me not of Lorwyn, it reminds me of Modern Masters, the original set. Should we come to Tyre's rescue here? Another policy to adopt. Okay. More happiness seems relevant to us. I mean, kind of my purpose in this game is to build a society that people enjoy living in. I am hella hyped for Dark Souls 3. Like, mega hella hyped. It's gonna be rad. It's gonna be the raddest of the rad. Okay. Let's see. Yes, okay. Who can get us salt? Who can get us sugar? You are all equally worthless. Boo earns. Okay. Give more money, Plox. Probably best just to continue our growth, like literal growth, considering how much surplus happiness we have, and go with medical labs. Anyway, it was much cooler today than it's been for the last couple of months, so I'm having a Hefeweizen from Moon Underwater Brewery, which is run by, if you remember Lars, my friend Lars, run by one of his high school friends. So what do we want here? Japanese artifact? What are our... What's we need? Japanese artifact, I guess? Haha! Now all we need is more music from the modern... No! We're ruined. We need 3 songs from this era, the Atomic Era. We're so stupid, everyone. Looks like Tyre might not be holding out for too much longer, which would be a shame. I was really hoping they'd bleed Askia a little, or Songhai a little longer. So Marrow broke the news today for Magic players. No Zendikar fetches in Battle for Zendikar. Oh, lol. Yeah, apparently Kyoto's a nice place. Let's just rush the Cristo Redentor here. More trade with Madrid. What have we discovered? The Spanish army with naval escorts is set sail for a sneak attack. We don't know where. Boy, I wonder. Well, looks like this battleship is kinda trapped until we crush Madrid. Maybe we should withdraw some of our naval elements here before they decide to become submarine food. I think we're reasonably well equipped. To hold off a Spanish attack.
Come to me, all who labor and are heavy burdened, and I will give you rest. Not that I have any doubt, but that justice would find me speedily enough, if the powers above so ordained it. But she might surprise me in sleep, or overtake me in flight, or seize me with violence in the sword. And then I would have lost the only merit left me, that of making my death a free will atonement.
Oh, I don't mind fast formats at all. I like dirtly cards, but even I'm like, no, fast formats are fine. They're entertaining. They require tight play. The people who are complaining that, like, this format's awful, it's just red deck wins. Red deck wins requires no skill to play, and I'm like, you're an idiot. We should probably look at building submarines or destroyers. Submarines would probably be super handy considering how invested the Spanish seem to be in their navy. I like how the, like, Liberty gets, or is it Liberty? Freedom gets Statue of Liberty as their special wonder, which, like, has all these wonderful effects for, your specialists. Like, it encourages people to diversify and reach their true potential. I think that's an interesting game mechanic way of describing that. Kremlin is like this massive organizational place that allows you to coordinate your industry for the military specifically, and allows you to generate just enormous amounts of tanks. And authority, or fascism, or whatever it's called, gives you a resort for your leader, which I also think is kind of delightful. Let's buy this tile. Awkward.
Only within the moment of time represented by the present century has one species, man, acquired significant power to alter the nature of his world.
So we should be able to put solar plants in both Satsuma and Kagoshima. Do we have any other desert adjacent cities? Not really. Isabella is going to war with Askia again, because that certainly seemed to solve a lot last time. We do have a couple of submarines, which we could use, hopefully, to protect our own battleships. If we keep them under the air cover of the fighters at Kagoshima. No? Piss off. Be gone with you. No, Sudan just requires a trade route. We'll save the Sydney Opera House for Kyoto. Could probably use... Oh, wait, we've got another trade route that we're not exploiting. Cargo ship. So I've recently started paying attention to the Magic subreddit, and while there's some interesting stuff on it, man, there are some profoundly stupid people posting in that place. There was this one guy who had like this long rant about how there were no good Magic cards being printed anymore. And he basically compared Baneslayer Angel to every other mythic that's been printed since, and is like, Wizards doesn't know how to design cards anymore. The era of good cards is over. Like, you're a moron. Like, why? How? What? No. Where's this asshole going? Jesse, what's his name? Garbage Fire? And it's like, have you heard of this card called, like, Monastery Mentor? What about Young Pyromancer? Snapcaster? All these cards have been printed relatively recently. I just don't know. I don't understand it. Don't understand. Collected Company? Yeah. That seems like a fine card. I don't really play Commander, so I have no thoughts on the format at all. I'm sure it'll have a lot of, like, ludicrously expensive, dirtly cards. So brave. Hold on, who wanted a trade route? Sidon? Okay. You get a trade route. Don't like waiting for things. Don't know how to play this game. Porcelain Tower seems like it's fine.
Those who lose dreaming are lost.
Sydney Opera House is so neat looking. Well, wasn't the thing with Annihilator that it was necessary, like it was added relatively late to break up some of the enormous board stalls that would just happen in such a slow format? Need 2 more opera houses. Okay.
Es sin duda la voluntad de Dios y debo aceptarla.
Oh, look, it's Force Z. Ooh, that aircraft carrier would be a tasty target. I didn't really enjoy the Long War mod. I felt it didn't add too much to the game other than just like a lot of drudgery. Oh ho? Why do you guys always gotta like bring up your weak spy shit with me? Do you want an ass kicking? Right. The great dynamic warfare of Civilization 5. Oh, got another new unit from Sedan. Who's up for it? Alright. The trick will be not winning by diplomacy. I mean, we can just choose not to win by diplomacy, but... I feel like we're just asking to get nuked somewhere. Well, we're 10 turns away from winning.
Elaborate our means of communication, the less we communicate. Welcome to the future.
If they're gonna declare war, it's gonna be soon. Since we're about to win the game. Why, yes, I could use another great scientist and great engineer. Let's wait until we're building the CN tower here, and then we'll use Goethals to complete it. Like we need any help winning at this point, but sure, let's research the internet. I'm sure we're going to get playable Eldrazi, you guys. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Yeah, I mean, like, you're right. Wizards had a really bad track record recently of, like, making unplayable big splashy creatures. Like, Ojutai was garbage, Silumgar was garbage, Thunderbreak Regent is unplayable garbage. What do you even do? The fuck is this?
¿Y bien?
The bloodthirsty one.
Adelante. Desde luego que no. ¿Estáis loco?
Terrorists. Terrorists.
Repugnante prole del día.
Terrorists. Kill that man. Who are these? Who are these friendly fellas? Over here. Who are these guys? Your ass just got sad. Sink the carriers! Sink their carriers! Were people actually saying that? Can you wait a second? You actually believed that I was saying that Silumgar, Ojutai, Thunderbreak region are all unplayable garbage? You just I seriously? Let's get CN Tower online here. We the dead, we the dead, rule the country road. Lead the dead from the earth to the ground. Hmm. How much damage do those bombers do? Oh yeah, Alex, that horrible quote about like paywalls and why it's wrong for people to expect to be paid for anything. Man, that's like that is some special snowflake shit. Right there is what that is.
Nothing travels faster than the speed of light, with the possible exception of bad news.
I'm gonna break one of my rules here.
Its own special laws.
Wah. Deal with it. Interception. We should probably get additional range. Rebasse. Wait, what's going on?
We have a unit that is on the verge of being...
R Usurus, right? RN. Y/N. What do? What even do? Haha, idiots. I shot down your bombers. Oh, when your territory starts getting raided by city-state troops, comma, that feel when. Begin the airstrikes. Hmm. Hmm. I don't. That was stupid. Hmm. 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 What do? What do? Look at our ludicrous amounts of culture generation. You monsters! Please shoot at a badly wounded unit instead of one of our, like, actually useful ones. Yeah, seems like a fine deal. Personally, I'm looking forward to the leveling planeswalkers that will be in Battle for Zendikar. Oh, I wasn't supposed to tell you guys about that. Awkward. No, there are no leveling planeswalkers in... God, Jesus Christ. I swear to fucking God, you people. Oh, hello there. You know there's a reason we don't build battleships anymore, right? Yeah, it was found that Jace didn't have enough abilities, so they printed off one with 5. But it'll be fine. One's Ponder. No, wait, why don't we have a seaport here? We've got 2 sea resources. I'm so fucking terrible at this game. Alan Turing, go out there and build us an academy roughly 2 squares away from our cities. We'll call it Bletchley Park. Oh my god, have the Genoese taken a Spanish citadel? Oh, they just lost it. That's awkward. Enemy color manlands? Absolutely coming. I wouldn't call a blue planeswalker that doesn't draw you cards bad. I'd call it interesting. Sorry, what? I know we said we were going to try to get through this game without killing anyone, but God, it's so hard some days. You know, like... It's really hard some days. Not to kill people. One more turn. I would actually be totally reasonable if... I don't want to win the game like this, but on the other hand, I'm kind of bored of this game. We win! Bad news, everyone. We win. If it's any consolation, we were like 3 turns away from winning a culture victory. Oh, are you, like, salty with us? 1 turn. 1 turn. We were a turn away. Oh well, super awkward. Anyways. No world leader chosen. We have to continue playing this game. Looks like we will be winning by culture anyways. Create Pupet. Now there's something worth sinking right there. Who are these chuckle fucks? Can't we do International Space Station yet? Well, that's no fun at all. Oh, we haven't researched satellites. I have no idea what to do. Ugh. Sure, let's embargo Spain. Because they're losers. The hell is this about? You're already paying for it. By being you. Because you suck. Embargoing space sounds fun, doesn't it? Torpedo this thing. Who's this? Don't know. They get torpedoed too. I'll torpedo that. Asterisk. Sink the Bismarcky. Well, that was disappointing. That was like the Channel Dash, only if it failed. Only if the Royal Navy and Royal Air Force spoke to each other. Infantry? No, Ep. You get die. Then we'll have to liberate Genoa and their delicious unethical salami. Or pseudo meat products. Monsters. Monsters. Yeah, and you know what? Your people like it, because your people look better in our blue jeans than they looked in whatever the fuck you're wearing. What was I drinking, you're asking? It was a Moon Underwater beer called This is Hefeweizen, which makes a lofty claim to be a traditionally brewed Hefeweizen.
You have achieved
Oh.
victory through the awesome power of your
We accidentally won through cultural
Your
victories.
civilization's
Okay.
greatness, the magnificence of its monument, and the power of its artists has astounded the world. Poets will honor you for as long as beauty brings gladness to a weary heart.
We accidentally won by culture Okay. I'm going to run an ad, then we'll might go and play a different game. I think I want to play some Magic Origins Draft. So we'll come back, we'll do that, see what happens. And I will see you guys in 3 or 4 minutes. Hello everyone, I'm back. So I think I kind of want to do an 8-4. Let's do an 8-4. Let's see how well we do in it. I kind of want to draft with high-functioning people. Oh, wait, we need to change the thing. Magic the Gathering. Update. This is a game. I already see that I'm not terribly fond of what's being shown in this pack. Castellan's quite good. Not gonna lie to you. Vryn Nightmare. Flying 2/1. Quite good. This guy could be interesting. Marauder. Breaks stuff. Firefiend Elemental. I want as many of these guys in my deck as I can possibly get. Do we just take the rare? Suppression Bonds? Seems fine. Suppression Bonds hope to wheel the Knight? I don't think Nightmare is terribly exciting in draft, so I'm going to take the Bonds. Hallowed Moonlight? Boo earns. The Crow and Jailer? Dude, please just get better. Maybe we pretend that we're going to be in the, like, white-black deck if it wheels. But, like, I quite like Empath. Gur per Gur Crafter is really, really good as well. But we already passed the Elemental. I'm kind of tempted to take Reeve's Soul, even though it's not great removal. Send to Sleep is quite good. Actually, Shadows of the Past. Shadows of the Past, I think, would be good in the enchantment deck. I think we can make the enchantment deck work. Let's push for the enchantment deck. This guy sucks unless you've got like a sack outlet. Let's do Shadows of the Past. I think this card is quite good. Do we go hard? Do we do it? Hell yeah, we do. Shaman's probably fine. I actually really like Shaman. I think Shaman's fine. Anointer of Champions is probably like a better aggro pick. What do you even do? Nothing exciting. I think this might actually be the better enchant, like the better aura. But we should probably pick creatures at some point. That being said, I don't like Bloodsucker too much. I think Grasp is a fine aura. Rutro. 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 Mistakes have been made. I mean, Yeah, well, I mean, trappers... Elves seem wide open at this point. Do we pivot into elves? And just take, like, the empath here? Like, Foundry is probably a fine card, but I'm really going to doubt that Thopters remains open. I'm going to take the empath. Servant could be okay. Let's pivot into elves, though. Or maybe not. Maybe not at all. God. I'm just throwing tickets away at this point. Cleric of the Forward Order isn't technically the worst card in the universe. Caustic Caterpillar, I suppose, does something, technically. I think I want the Cleric. Visionary? Visionary. Mistakes have been made. I guess we're just in this junk elves plan. Fart noise dot wave. I don't like any of these cards, which isn't a surprise considering it's late pick. Fine. Nobody tell Graham or, yeah, the night is gone. The night is gone. Let's see if we can pick up elves. Not many elves left. The elves weren't going around. The night didn't wheel. Our plan is in shambles. Are we black-green elves splashing white? Maybe. Unfortunately, we have... Our white cards are actually totally decent. God damn it, Mitgo. Do we cut green? Like idiots? Orchard Spirit's probably fine, but it's not good. Like, we could just cut green or black, but I think if we cut the Spirit... Like, if we cut the Orchard Spirit here, we've also effectively cut black, because Night Snare is awful. I'm not going double white in this deck. Freeblade is probably the best, like, card in our colors here. What does this even do? Holy crap. Let's cut green. Let's play strategically. Rock Maulers are actually totally fine. I kind of like this card. I like this card as well. But Rock Maulers are also really just solid. Here comes the airplane. Messenger? What do you do? You're another Blightcaster. Well, that plan is not happening. I think I prefer the Force Mage. Reeve? Yeah, it's probably Reeve. This guy I like quite a lot. This guy is really good in just like a black aggro deck. The removal spell, hard removal. Mistakes have been made. I'm not saying that this is unplayable. But it's not good. I'm not feeling confident. I mean, we're not getting past bad things. Ugh. All we need to do is pick up 9 more playables. Well, this feels quite bad. Fetid Imp? Well, they sound happy. Like, Fetid Imp dies, it kills something, it fuels Despoiler of Souls. So does Visionary. I have to remember that this is target attacking elf. You can't just, like, block something with him and give himself Death Touch. Another Orchard Spirit? That's probably okay. These guys can put in work. I mean, Imp is fine. Imp is a fine card. It's not an exciting card, but it does work. 2 power evasive creatures for 3? They're never not good. Hello, Wilhelm Screamer. Why not Dark Dabbling? Because we need creatures. Oh, hi! What are you doing here? Are you actually quite bad and I don't know how to evaluate cards? Well, I don't care. You're the best green card in the pack. I mean, you're quite slow, which is a problem. What? 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 What are... Who's... I'm just offended. Top and Freeblade, get in the board. You deserve better than that. I think the Force Mage is probably just better, right? I don't know if we're actually doing elves, so the Force Mage is probably just way better. I guess Reclaim is probably not the worst thing we could pick up. A Yoked Ox is definitely a card that exists. Well, you're not getting played. Which is a shame, because you're probably actually totally fine. This is not looking horrid. It's not exciting, but it's not bad. And then this happens. Rewarded. Rewarded. You see that? That was drafting skill in play. In play. And then Farrakhan's Disciple is a totally fine common. 3/2 Death Touch with Renown with Liliana around? Hell yeah. Conclave Naturalists or another Deadbridge Shaman. Naturalists, 4/4 for 5, totally good with an upside. Deadbridge Shaman, also an elf and 3 power for 2. I think we need, like... I think it's this guy. I think it's the cheaper card. I think we take the cheaper card here. Naturalists are the better card, but I think the in a vacuum, but I think Deadbird Shaman is better in our deck. Never didn't not have it. We need 3 more playables. God. Turn 5, Seek Lily, Play Lily. Kind of want. These guys are also just really good. Furika's Disciple is quite good. I've never actually played this guy. But this guy seems quite good too. But Dirtly cards. Dirtly cards. Yeah, it's the troll. The troll is just better. Maybe the petition will wheel? Troll is amazing, actually, yeah. We already have 2 Orchard Spirits. A Titanic Growth, which is just way better than our Might of the Masses. I think I want creatures more than I want tricks. Plate? Really? Actually, plate is probably fine. I like plate. We are getting cut kind of hard on black. I don't think any of these cards are getting into our deck. Which means, do we just cut the best card? Like, Gorger isn't terribly interesting. I'm kind of... Do we have a hard time dealing with any of these? I guess Worm is playable. Take a playable. Hey, another Visionary. Happy to get more Visionaries. Evolutionary Leap with Liliana. You are so bad. You are so bad. You are so super bad. But I have to. I have to. I think a Read the Bones is totally good. It is good. That card is actually good. Leap is transform Liliana at will. It's true. I think it's Read the Bones here. Why are you terrible? I'm taking the Alchemist file. Just to send a message about terrible cards. I don't like plate. This deck is insane. I love this deck. I'm so glad you were here for me for this. Dismissal. Oh, well, we picked up another Orchard Spirit. Vine Snare is terrible, but at least it's on color. We need to cut 2 cards. Hey, a Reclaim. Goodbye. I kind of think Necromantic Summons is just too cute. Yeah. Otherwise, I think that's perfectly playable. We've got some sideboard tech? Actually, we don't. We have no sideboard tech whatsoever. Which is awkward. Yeah, okay, let's just run this. We have lots of double black. I actually kind of want to go 10-7 here. Just because our early double black is really important. Like, we got super lucky. I'm not going to lie to you guys here. We got lucky. Cut a trapper. Cut trapper. But it lets us play our Llanowar empaths on turn 3. Flying goat? Yeah. I mean, it blocks flyers. I like how Liliana is actually just really good as her creature version. Sometimes you're just sad when Liliana flips. How many elves do we have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? We have 7 elves? I guess Trapper isn't great. I kind of like the idea of running Reclaim. Yeah, alright, cut Trapper. Might of the Masses is probably a totally fine combat trick to play. Never run Reclaim. Reclaim is toilets. Yeah, that's accurate. Reclaim is a combo piece, if that, and a bad combo piece. I remember running the Phyrexian mana version of Reclaim in a deck with Bonfire of the Damned. Actually, you know what? No, that's true. I like Vile. I like Vile here. And it's a foil. There, now I'm happy. Oh, Lily. Lily, I missed you. Brawler's Plate does not excite me. I guess most of the time Reclaim is basically just like grip tiding yourself. Okay, there we go. Oh, sorry, yeah, I've got to change the name of the deck, or the name of the stream. Deck name, Lily's Pad. That's really quite bad, as names go. Blah. I like one man's trash. That's an interesting artifact. Oh, I really, really, really hope we get some kind of equivalent of, like, Viscera Seer in Battle for Zendikar. Like, I mean, allied or enemy fetches would have been really great, but we're not getting those. So, like, maybe a Viscera Seer, a sack outlet. You know what I'm saying? Have I tried to mill someone in Origins? I have milled someone in Origins, more or less accidentally, because I needed a 23rd and Sphinx's bullshit was there. And it worked. And he was like, oh god, you're the mill deck. And I'm like, I'm really not. I just needed a 21st playable. My 22nd and 23rd cards you don't even want to know about. Oh, here we go. I would like to play first. Never not keep. Two drop, three drop. Sphinx's tutelage, yeah. Yeah, turn 3 Liliana, possibly a turn 4 if we draw another forest. Honestly, I'd be fine without drawing another forest. Yeah, that's right, Lee Benningfield. I did do that. And it won. It beat James. Even though my best card was a Kieran. That the 2/3 Vigilance flyer from Cons. We're getting there. I guess Evolutionary Leap now. Right now our opponent's thinking, what the hell is going on? Oh, were you hoping to pick one up? That's awkward. If he's playing blue, I'm playing out Liliana when he's tapped. End of story. I probably should have played out Alchemist File and seen if I could draw into another thingy-do. Forest. But right now we were in this super awkward situation where we just hope he doesn't have removal for another turn, or he doesn't draw removal. You son of a bitch. Nice top deck, asshole. Way to top deck your Reeve Soul. Want to buy a land drop. Well, we sure as hell ain't blocking with these guys. We sure as hell aren't blocking with these guys. Look, Rhinos will close out the game. Rhinos will close this game out. He has to double block them, which I'm also pretty happy with. I believe in you, Elvish Visionaries. Our opponent is top decking pretty hard. Hey, passerby, you don't like magic. I get it. That's an interesting statement. It's a really fascinating thing you're doing there. Telling us all how much you dislike magic. We're just dead here, I think. Unless we go, like, Orchard Spirit. And we're just dead. Kind of impressed with our opponent's strategy in ripping a Reeve Soul. We're still not running Reclaim. Don't tap out on green when you play a green spell and you only have 1 green mana. I see. Ugh, not exciting, but keepable. Like, just go Undercity Troll into Deadbridge Shaman seems fine. Oh, for Christ's sake. Yes, 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 I'm very salty. Everyone's very entertained. Look, the streamer is expressing some kind of emotion. Like Graham said, I really want to sub to Elantris just so I can get her chat lethal icon. Seems like a Reeve Soul target. That is quite enough. Quite enough land for this, for now. I think we just start draining our opponent here. Lol. You know what? I'm just gonna drain you. Wish a motherfucker would. Oh, 4 more creatures in the yard. Shit. I forgot that clause. Offer the trade, pitch a swamp. Having a hard time deciding on what to discard. They throw away Kothoped. Bottom. Could be useful, but it's not what I want right now. I think we throw it away. It doesn't do anything for us. Obviously on some kind of reanimator strategy if he's comfortable throwing away a bomb. And I'm not playing out the Force Mage. Choo choo. Here comes the airplane. The airplane's still coming. I mean, he can trade his entire board for the Maulers. Guess what? I'm not blocking. When We Are Both Cats just subscribed. Thank you very much, When We Are Both Cats. Welcome to the stream. Like we go Force Mage, attack with Maulers. Okay, swing in. Well, you're running that god-awful thing, aren't you? Yeah, come on over. That stupid-ass combat trick, the terrible one. Okay. Not optimal. But sure. Yeah, that wasn't the best Languish I've seen someone play. Our opponent has quite a decent deck. I didn't see any more of the Reanimator spells going around, though. Possess Scob. Yeah, okay, yeah, you recover, what, Kothaped? What's he getting? Yeah, okay, Kothaped. So you've got another land in hand. So right now, like, we can... if we had a sack outlet, that would be so strong. If we had an Nantuko Husk, we could just wreck him with Kothaped. Really punish him with it. Yep, okay, here it comes. Orally. Is it Kothafed? Devilon2 just resubscribed. Thank you very much for the 7th straight month. Death touch is the best kind of touching. Flying, yeah, okay. Well, this is kind of an awkward non-bow. I think we attack with Visionary here, actually, to get another creature into our bin. And he can't even, like, confidently block. Because we could have all kinds of horrible tricks. But I think if he just starts attacking in with Kothafed, we're in trouble here. Yeah, okay. We need to rip removal. That is not removal. Yeah, I think we swing with everything but the Farika's Disciple. Touch of Moonglove, something like that. Okay, you get a 1/4. Grats. Yeah, and we're just dead here. Grats, opponent. Grats. But hey, we got a Liliana. That's not nothing. Kaus Jason just subscribed for the 3rd straight month. Thank you very much, Kaus Jason. Yeah, but the problem is that he has no incentive to block, right? Like, we could have a trick which would result in removal, or we could, like, just get our enchantment online, which can sandbag him in his inevitability. So, yeah, like, our opponent played correctly and just had better cards than we did and better draws. Like, ripping the Reeve Soul for Liliana. Pretty harsh. Who wants to play me with my standard deck? I've only got half an hour left in my stream. So I'm not going to draft again. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Before anyone challenges me. There we go. There we go. Way better. Way better. All right, Admiral Mamo. Let's rumble. Yes, I would like to play first. Such a bad keep. We have no plays, but all our good cards. Oh, this is not Mardu stuff. This is not just a pile of stuff. No, we have to mulligan. That is better, actually. This is so not Mardu stuff. Unfortunately, the mana base I was able to afford for this deck was not good. DJ Shire just resubscribed. Thank you very much, DJ Shire. Interesting. What do we need here? Probably a swap. It doesn't really cost money, but it costs money to play in events. Like, the client is free. I think you get some free stuff with it. Choo choo. The client isn't free? Huh. Well, there you go. Can't afford it. Story of my life. Next turn we play out an Outpost Siege and a Flamewalker Phoenix, probably in Dragon's mode, I think. Anafenza, huh? Fill your boots. All right. All right. Definitely an Admiral Mamo deck. All right. Got there. Run it back. It's a casual game. God, I love this deck. Just makes me feel good, you know? Man, Mamo. I'm going to run this at the F&Ms for Serum Visions. I'm excited about it. I think it's actually a totally fine deck. People are like, but it's not Abzan mid-range. How will it ever perform? And I'm like, did you see the Pro Tour? Did you see the kind of decks that were doing well at the Pro Tour? We are under no pressure here. We're fine. Everything's going well. Fleshbag does not go in this deck. Need another land. Need another land. Give land blocks. Not a land. Well, let's do this then. Well, it's a lot like having something good. Let's get an emissary to block with. If I sack this, if I take control of this guy with Instigator and sack him with Timoret, do I get the bolster effect? Taking that guy and sacking him also seems good. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Why sack Timoret? Get in there, Sultai Emissary. I believe in you. What do we take here? Like, I kind of like the idea of taking the Sky Captain, sacking it, bolstering Timoret. Although this morph is probably quite dangerous. And this guy is just irritating as hell. Okay, I think we grab the Sky Captain because he's actually quite dangerous. Yoink. We probably should have just beat in with him first. We're bad. We're bad. Okay, so he comes over for 6. That's not a huge threat. Yep. Guaranteed wasn't blocking with Timoret anyway. Well, I mean, I could be, because I can bring him back. Okay. So you're actually coming over for 7. Lifelink, huh? Well, that's ugly. I think we just murderous cut this guy. I like the idea of getting Outpost Siege out next turn. I think just in cons mode to generate more card advantage. Uh-huh. Well, someone sure as shit getting murderously cut next turn. Could just do haste lifelink on the butcher though. That would be good too. Om nom 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 nom. Go away. I love this stack. Hey, Dramoka. Do we give the butcher vigilance? Actually, no, I like the idea of giving the butcher lifelink here. Seems totally fine. Seems totally fine. Now, for heaven's sake, graveyard pop-up. Why you gotta do a thing? No blocks. No blocks. What? No. Oh, shit. For fucking out piss. I hate it when I click through things like that. Okay, well, we weren't attacking anyways. Let's get rid of this thing while he's tapped out. Then... Alright, we're in okay shape. We're still in okay shape. Yeah, totally. Go nuts with this deck. It's a net deck. I pulled it off of MTG Goldfish. It's a budget aristocrats build. Butcher's like $1, which is insane. I love this deck so much. All these counters are pissing me off. Want to buy a good draw, please send tell. This deck loses Timoret after rotation. And I'm replacing Timoret with either Nantuko Husk, which is probably the wise choice, or Blazing Hellhound, which is the rad choice. Yeah, just beat in. I think we double block this guy. Can't kill both. Pending tricks. Yep. Would really like one of my 2 draws here not to be a land for a refreshing change of pace. Holy shit. I guess we're just drawing lands here. Well, I mean, Husk is better because Husk is free. I would really, really, really like to not draw 2 lands this turn. I think that would be neat. You were such a son of a bitch, Dak. At least we can get Timoret back, theoretically. Eventually, I have to run out of lands to draw. What the fuck? What the shit is this? You know you can't just sideboard in from the entire library of cards. Why did you have this? Yes, I've thought about Despoiler of Souls. Oh, for crapping out shit. Yeah, move a counter around. Move a counter around. Like, this card just actually ruins our deck. That was a solid misplay on my part right there. Should have killed it. Why didn't I kill that? Why did I kill Dagatar? That was stupid. We can't even attack into this shit. Maybe he'll forget to attack. Okay. Drawing 6 lands in a row kind of hurt. Not gonna lie to you. Doesn't have a lot of gold-colored creatures except for the Scale Lords. I think we take out a Timoret and we're fine. No, the Bloodflies were at 3. He could have moved a counter to them to make them 4 toughness. They take 4 damage and die. Oh, it was a fan. It was a fan before. Now I feel bad. Yeah, sometimes you just flood. Yes, I would like to play first. This is not encouraging. But it's not the worst. We're running 24 land. We shouldn't be flooding out that badly. Probably should have offered the trade there. That probably would have been wise. Yeah, Dagatar only moves 1 counter at a time. Rutrow. Oh, is Alex starting up his stream? Alex has gone live? Don't mind if I do. It's a profoundly weird deck, Mamo. Dragons mode. Yeah, my day's been alright. How's yours, Lysander Gustav? Mamo seems to be flooding out hard. That's a problem. This is what's known as broadcasting the jeering instigator. Well, this could go bad in a hurry. Can he combo out on us with this? I think we just have to try to burn him out here. We could have gotten Anafenza there. That way, if we draw a Mardu Charm, we can at least, like, slash it out of the way. Mardu Charm. Close enough. Never didn't not have it. I'm sorry to hear that, K. Peril. I miss my cat very much. Another one in Dragon's Mode, just in case he's got removal. We can at least put him to 1, which is an awful lot like 0. So much like 0 that they are basically the same thing. Mamo, I'm sorry. All right. It looks like we have run out our time for the deck, but I will throw to Alex now, who is a good friend of mine and is currently streaming over at twitch.tv/VoxLunch, I believe, VoxLunch. If a mod would like to put that into chat, I would really appreciate it. If you have enjoyed what you have seen today and you are not currently a subscriber, perhaps you would care to subscribe through us here on Twitch. You get our totally sweet emotes. Perhaps you're not totally committed to the whole Twitch thing, which is totally fine. In which case, perhaps I could convince you to visit our Patreon at www.patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. And if that isn't your bag either, which is totally also fine, please consider visiting our website at www.loadingreadyrun.com, where you can visit and take in all of our free content, including like feed dump and all of our streams and all of our old sketches, 10 years worth. We're pretty cool. Our crap shots. But please go watch Alex. He's doing an art stream right now for donations and tips. So he is very, very good, and he is one of my bros. So I will see you guys all in the future. Until then, have a great day. Oh, and please consider watching our ads.